Welcome back to the Jaelyn Murray Show. How have you guys been? It's been a few weeks since we last left off. Last I had a show, episode 3. I had Mahala Heron in the building. Shout out Mahala. We had a discussion on haters and networking. So if you did miss that show, make sure you go back to check out last week's show and the 2 shows prior to that. However, on today's show, I want to get straight into it. Today, I want to let you guys know about me, about who I am and what I have going on in the world, just so that you guys know my jammies, you guys follow me and watch my videos consistently. And so I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys just a little update as to who I am and like what's happening in my life, where I'm at in my life, and what's in store. So stay tuned. All right, so first things first, my name is Jaelyn Murray. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Oakland, California. Now, my life starts here in Oakland, but when I was 3, my mom and I moved to Los Angeles, and that's where I spent at least 8 years of my life living like as an adolescent. And then when our house foreclosed in 2008, we had to move to Oakland because we were homeless and we had nowhere to go. So that is why I'm back in the Bay, and I'm so glad to be here. Moving back here, I was fortunate enough to get into Oakland School for the Arts, where I studied theater and later transferred to production design. That right there was the beginning of forming who you see today. Having gotten accepted into OSA, I was able to master and just work on my artistic skills, whether it be acting, whether it be drawing, fashion design, set design, whatever it was that I was interested in, evolving into later on in life. OSA gave me that opportunity, gave me that space. So shout out, OSA class of 2016. Yeah. We did it. I'm so happy, to have went to that school. But what else about me, you guys? I won't be dry with it, I promise. I'll, let you guys know as much as possible, without being too revealing. You can read my book for that, coming soon, like real soon, like later. Maybe after college. But speaking of college, I graduated high school, like I just said, in 2016. And then I did 2 years, exactly Laney College and College of Alameda. This process at a junior college has been really amazing and just life changing. I was skeptical about having to do junior college and then transfer, but it ended up working out in my favor, and I am currently getting ready to transfer to the University of Missouri. So it's showing its benefits, and I'm so happy to have been accepted into Mizzou and transferring after these 2 years. To rewind, even before I got accepted into OSA, I had already been attending Oakland Public School, Lafayette to be exact. So shout out everyone that I know from Lafayette. Class of whatever class that was. That was my first introduction to Oakland, was going to Lafayette Elementary School. Having went to that school, I had a culture shock. I was completely whitewashed before having come to Oakland, living in predominantly white areas, in affluent white areas at that, and having to come to Oakland and essentially come to the hood. I was experiencing a whole new wave of people. And so that was really one of the biggest transitions that I had to make, was just learning where I was and how to interact with people from this new neighborhood, my neighborhood. But yeah, that was it. And then from having got accepted into OSA after, I went on to pursue almost at a degree, but my emphasis there was theater in production design. So after having done theater for 3 years, I switched over to production design, which I did for 4 years, and I designed sets, costumes, lighting design, set that already, and sound and all that kind of stuff. It was so cool. So for anyone out there who's looking into going to Oakland School for the Arts, make sure you go, check it out, audition. What else can I share? I recently was in a relationship, and I'm no longer in the relationship, but having been in that relationship, you guys, was so interesting. I don't even know where to begin with that one, because I had not been dating anyone for 2 years, and so having gotten to this relationship, it was completely life-changing. I learned so much about myself, so much about boys and men, which obviously deserves a topic and a show coming soon, so just wait on for that one. I don't want to go into depth with the story just because I want to preserve it, and I want to make sure that you guys are able to get the full scope, but right now I just want to just go through the list of stuff that I'm doing, right? Because you want to get to know me. and I'm gonna let you know. So yeah, no, I have dated. I'm not really too big on the dating thing. Like, I enjoy dating, but I prefer to really be to myself. And here's why. It's truly because no one right now is concerned. And let me not say no one, but where I'm at in my life, I can't really focus on another human being or take the time out to truly invest my time and effort and energy into another person. I realize that relationships take work, especially those that you're not willing to compromise in. And so because I'm not willing to compromise and because I'm still getting to know myself, I'm not really ready to date again. And so that relationship did reveal that to me, that it's just about having fun right now. So anyone out there who was thinking about, wanting to holla, it's okay. When I come back out, I'll let you guys know. But right now, it's all about me. So yeah, that's that. But other than dating, you guys, like, I'm a pretty chill person. Like, I'm very low key. I'm very fun. I don't have too many friends. I have a lot of associates. I know a lot of people. But in terms of having friends, I have like a cool core group of friends. I'm not gonna throw a number out there because I don't want nobody getting mad. Like, why you ain't call me your friend? I know I'm the number 2. No, you was number 3. No, I don't have time for that. But I do have like a small core group of people that I love, and those people that I like hang around or like that I communicate with, like on a daily or just like every so often, are people who are like going in the same industry as me, are on the same path as me. If I can give you guys any advice in this whole video, is to truly surround yourself around people who are just as, or if not more, ambitious than you are. And this is why, because if you consider those people who aren't necessarily going in the same direction, your friends or your everyday people that you hang out with, I guarantee you there's something that you're not doing right, because you're hanging around people who aren't going in the same direction with you. So you're spending your time, your effort, your energy in places that don't deserve your attention. So for me, I don't want to spend time with too many people just because I have other things to focus on. You only have 24 hours in a day. So I keep my circle really small. It's really centered around family, close friends. If you are a close friend of mine, you're my sister or my brother. I don't really do the friend stuff, because if you're my friend, you're my family. And that means we ain't going nowhere. No matter what happens, you're my family. So that's just about that aspect of my life. The social networks I spend the most time on, just to change it now, would be Instagram and Snapchat. I love Snapchat. I love Snapchat. If you don't have me on Snapchat, add me, Jaelyn Murry. I'm currently doing a word of the day, like a 6-week long trial of just like, or not trial, but challenge of just posting words in their definitions on Snapchat, just to build my vocabulary. So make sure you guys go and follow me on Snapchat at Jaelyn Murry. But yeah, no, there and Instagram, because I'm starting to build my following up, and I care about like my content on Instagram and what I'm posting. I spend a lot of time on there. And also too, because I do a lot of things with the East Bay College Fund, with the city of Oakland, and some other major programs in the Bay Area. I go on there to interact with those companies and the people that I get referred, from the company, and just like my overall followers, and just making sure I just keep the world informed on what I'm doing, being that a lot of people want to keep up with me and a lot of people care to know what I'm doing in the world. So shout out my jammies, shout out family, friends, all y'all who care and who are really interested in knowing what Jaelyn has going on in the world, which now leads me to, who am I in the world and what am I doing in the world and why I'm here and why I even have a show.